So that will be disastrous for them. So here we go. Third try then. Maybe we can finally get it going now. So let's try again. Are able to get started out with a huge lag spike coming in. Everyone is... yeah, they're just gonna get going. Nate comes in, Bluepot will find the first kill onto Snorlax with a grenade in mid. Quite an interesting spot to see that. And Reach is just gonna push out. Not sure what Kana was really doing there. Completely baited Throlio out, but will find the kill on Reach eventually. It's a 3v4 situation. Kana moves in real quickly before getting picked up by Counter, who gets that 2k through the smoke, really. And now this nuts finds themselves in a 1v4. A very quick round to start off with. I guess after all this hassle, most of the teams will really not be here to get delay in, really. I'll try to make it quick. So we see this nuts moving up. He will have to take Counter out, but he will not. Counter gets the 3k. And we see Str8 winning the first round. See, in the meantime, I actually did not fix the mini-map yet. Let's see. There we go. Now we can see everyone a little bit better. Looks like the main push from the Phat Kids will go to the Spiral with 3 players there. And of course the C4. Let's keep our eyes on Counter as he's watching that angle. He's already found the first frag on Throlio. Wants to go for more and keeps on peeking. 2 players are on his left. He will find this nuts. Misses. Oh, he gets that 3rd kill. Pistols out and cover comes out from Gitarog. A great spiral hold, mainly initiated by Counter. Once again, a 1v4 situation. This time for Kana, and he is all alone in one side. Not something we'd really expect. He finds Bloom. Kana's not giving up. But will he get this kill? He's gonna move out. Nate coming out too. The other thing is Reach is just playing with his pistol a little bit. Counter is lit. Gitarog is still full HP. They've got quite a good crossfire set up. But Kana... yeah, Kana's at this point just gonna walk right into Counter's aim.
Roger.
As soon as he peeks out here, he will get found. Will indeed get found. Counter will get the 4k this round. Going 7.5 in 0. And he's definitely already stepping up for Str8. We've taken the first 2 rounds. We have 7 rounds remaining. As we'll find out how round 3 is going to initiate. But at some point, the Phat Kids will need to win a round. They'll have to be quick with it as we see Rel trying to push up in 2. He will eventually get caught off by Gitarog. And now Reach is holding the stairs 1. Is there with the Spas 12 mod 0, a gun again that we don't see very often. With him getting shut down so quickly, Steve has to be real quick here to shut everyone down. But Bloom comes in, makes that 2k before getting found by Snorlax. Scheme is still going on, gets the kill with the Desert Eagle, and that's now 3-0 to Str8. And we have a dead round. Oh no, it's not a dead round. Okay. Looks like the players do still want to have some banner. They're definitely not giving up on it. But the nades now coming out. Teams are playing a little bit more fiercely. Look at that, Rel just moves out, walks straight into Reach's aim. But it will be a fair goal for the Phat Kids now onto stairs 1. Kana finds Reach in the smoke. A lot of pre-fires are coming out. 2 people still defending it as Snorlax comes in through vent a little bit too early because Kana wasn't there yet. Bloom will find 1 kill. Skeeve finds another. And that's another 3k coming out for them. Huge frags are being made, mainly by Counter, Bloompot, or Skeeve. Look at that. 4-0 on defense to Str8. They're taking this up a notch. Yeah, now the main push will be happening at 2 again. Let's see if we can catch Reld. So you see Bloompot nading out Kana. Reld already tanking that shot from Counter. The backup coming in. They do finally find 1. Reld, how many kills can you get? He can't get 1 either. Gitarog is reloading. see Snorlax still there, but Gitarok still gets the kill. It's now 5-0, and Str8 is really playing well. I'm not too sure what on earth is going on with... oh, Fauna has subbed out Throlio in the meantime. He has been having too many ping issues. So, a sub coming in mid-game, that was really well planned. But will it be in time? Because this is the Phat Kids' map. And you really don't want to start off losing 5 rounds in a row. However, they're trying to win this round at least. Round number 6. They're playing it a lot slower as well. Different strats. See Bluefoot now free firing through the smoke. He's going 9-3 currently, but look at counter 8.5-1. Gitarok can reach 5-0 and 5-1. It's mainly Reach wasn't able to keep up at that. But that doesn't matter for now. Bloom finds Kana. Okay, look at that. 2-side has been taken, but this Nut's missing a shot. Gonna allow Skeeve to get that. It's gonna be a 2v2 situation. Snorlax and Relt will have to hold on. Both playing with the AK. Bloom now rotates as he's 30 HP. Yeah, we'll just see Skeeve waiting. If Bloom is clever, he will pick up that scope. He will not do that. They're just going to try to move in. Let's move over the Relt, as he's in the best position to get these kills. He finds Bloom. Cannot find second on Skeeve, but he does get back up from Snorlax. Finally a round going to the Phat Kids. It's now 5-1. For people wondering who Counter is, that is Kazium. He has been previously known to scope for Siron. Siron, we obviously all know. So he's definitely not unknown to the community. And there we see Reach getting the opening frag onto Relt. Good push from him on the stairs, watching the pillar. And he's putting Kana in a tough spot, as Kana will pretty much be forced to rotate, especially now if Gitarok shuts down this Nuts in the spiral. That was quite a long range shot actually. Counter is still here though. Oh, but look at that. Kills are being made in abundance. Fauna now finds himself in a 1v5. He does get Gitarok, but runs into the second. 6-1 to Str8. We have 2 rounds remaining before getting back in. Yeah, at this point, the Phat Kids really need to win these last 2 remaining rounds. Otherwise, they'll pretty much be giving up on this first map already. Then it's quite... well, then it's going to be too big at least to overcome. Counter finds Snorlax. Yeah, he just keeps on going here. 10.5 into... it's round 8 now. He's still holding the angle quite nicely. So we'll see this not speak out in the few. Got to get back up. This is a shot. Tries to go for the wallbang. And finally, we see the Phat Kids move into the garden. Garden's been left open. This Nuts finds Reach in the mid. That could be good, because they now have mid control. Kana finds Bloom. Curtis sees him move in. Finds Relt. Oh, he missed a second. He will not get the kills there, but Gitara comes in to save it. Gets 2. Now he knows where this Nuts is. Is he gonna get it now? No, it's Gitarok still! Gitarok with that 3k this round. He just keeps on going, but I'm not sure why GGs are being called out, because we have another round. These teams are trying to mind play each other, but yeah, I think they know as well that for this first map, it's going to be very, very hard to overcome, if that's still even gonna be possible. Kana's getting shot down by Reach again at the pillar room. C4 now down as well, so this Nuts will have to pick it up. For now, the Phat Kids are definitely not hitting it off. Fauna now shut down by Counter, who's still there in the mid. Reach will move up. Skeeve is there first, but maybe Relt can do something. Can he get? No, he can't get the kill on Counter. This is turning into one big disaster for the Phat Kids. This Nuts again finding himself in a 1v4 just like in the first round. He's down 7-1 with his team. Could be 8-1 if he loses this. He's gonna move up. He finds Gitarok and he will run on immediately, but... oh, the push already happening. Oh, he still finds Counter. The dream is still alive. He finds Bloom. That's 3. Is this the clutch for this nuts? It's just up to reach. He tries to wallbang. Let's go back to this nuts. Oh, he gets it! 1v4 to still save it. But what a way to do it. Sick highlight from this nuts. And definitely fair to say the Phat kids are not giving up. But holy cow, what was that? Absolutely stunning. Well, let's go back to the lobby now. What a highlight we had there. Still 7-2 in favor of Str8, but wow, this nuts, man. You are absolutely nuts. We can give you that. So let me update the scores to that. I'll show it to you on the overlay. So here we have it, 7-2 for Str8. They need 3 rounds in the next 9 on their attack to claim victory in the first map before we're gonna go to Black Sand. For the Phat kids, they have to win 7 out of 9 to push to overtime, 8 out of 9 to win if they want to still win this map. So it's pretty much mission impossible for them, although not impossible. In the meantime, just let me note down that juicy highlight because that was one. I think it's the best one we've seen so far in the Spring League. But what, so much pressure is on you there. You know if you lose that map, it's literally impossible to still win it. And now they have a slight chance to still push it to overtime. Although, it may not matter too much, as Str8 should pretty much have it. But, god damn that highlight. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Well, I think it's fair to say we should keep our eyes on him, although he's still loading in. Let's find out how Str8 is going to attack this round. To see Blue moving up in the mid. C4 is being moved over to 2. They're definitely taking it slow for the start. Bloom is on binos. Trying to get back a little bit as we see Reach move over. Kana will now give backup to this nuts in order to at least secure the 2 side. Make sure that it can't get in. Str8 has 2 players situated there. Kana finds counter straight away. Good pick from him. It's actually the first rack of this round. One of the slower rounds we've had so far. That the crossfire is already coming out. Kana will need to get backup. He comes in, sees the nades being thrown, but can't fully push out. And with Guitar Rock find the kill onto this nuts. Oh, but no, it's Kana still! 3k for him, but what a way to round it off as well. But at this point, we definitely see that the Phat kids will need someone to go huge to at least get some rounds in. But that was, yet again, quite a way to do it. Smoke's coming out, stirs one. Called out too. So see a lot of pre-fire coming in from Snorlax. It's coming. At this point we see Str8 definitely taking it a little bit slower. They have the 7-3 lead, so there's not too much they should worry about still. But it will not be easy at all. Fires again. But will need to peek out. Guitar Rock will find him. See Reach trying to move into the vent with Bloom. Reld is the only player still defending it, and they know that Reld is tagged. Guitar Rock will find him. So now it is all up to this nuts. We saw him make a clutch before. Can he do it again? That would be one way to do it, and to keep, well, to pretty much keep the Phat kid still in. He's gonna run in. Has no chance. The pre-fires were so big. He should have gone for a pre-fire there, hoping to find the scope at box. But it was pretty much impossible with that many pre-fires. 8-3 now, full scores for Str8. And they are getting very close, dangerously close actually, to that win in the first map. Let's keep our eyes on Reach for now as he pushed up very fierce in mid. He's been switching back to that D-Mako. Oh, he meets up with Kana. Finds the kill on Kana even. As Fana will not be able to give him the backup he needs. I'm gonna try and go with a nade. Ralph might get caught off guard with that. Will not. But will Reach check his left? He does! Needs to get this kill! A lot of whiffs coming in, but still gets the shot on Relt. Rushes on with the pistol. Pretty much going full Rambo here. And once again, this nuts in a clutch situation will not help though. Clean round for Str8, and they're now up at map point. 9-3 for them. They're pretty much settled here. I think at this point, the Phat kids will know that as well. We see Fauna moving up in mid. Together with Kana. Kana actually stealing that kill away from him, but Fauna's now very lit. He tanked that headshot from Reach. We'll try and go with a nade. May help, but will not land anywhere near. Oh, look at that. Counter still alive. This nuts will now have to give him backup. Counter's already pushing up real quick in mid. That finds him. Look at that. Scheme is already inside. He's just waiting in the smoke. He is in a 1v4, but nobody really knows where he is. Gonna meet up with players any minute now, and it will be Rel to get the kill. 9-4 in total. And for now, indeed, the Phat kids will really need to hang on. They are not having an easy time here. They have to be quick. Fana finds two before getting shut down by Guitarok, but he does knock down Guitarok quite low. Tank then coming in from this nuts. And this round is starting to look fairly solid for the Phat kids, although it's a 3v4. But still, a frag's being made. 2v3. There we go. Now Rel holds on to the side. Guitarok, if he gets this, he will get the ace this round. He's got 2 kills so far. Will he be able to hold on? And try and peek. Making a little bit of noise. But yeah, we have Snorlax in mid. Snorlax will be the first one that he's gonna meet up with before he's eventually gonna move into 2. He's still watching the right corner. Now looks away at the worst possible moment. You have to look back, and it will not work. Bad timing will cost him that round. And now, with a 9-5 score, it's so close. Reach is now switched over to the SA-58 Para. Haven't seen that gun in a while. But yeah, with this many map points for Str8, I don't see them giving up on this. Although Reach gets naded to 1 HP. Good nade coming out for them. And with Fauna and Snorlax now rotating, they know it's gonna be a 2 push. We see the Phat kids stepping up a lot more now. They've definitely figured out how Str8 plays. The little bit of wackiness that we saw it start off with, the 5 rounds that they lost Str8, has now pretty much been relieved. We're now actually having the close games that we expect from this game. Do not forget, this game is super important when it comes to the team that will most likely go to the playoffs in Group C, as they're obviously in a group with Celsia. Rising Guitar, oh no, he gets 3 once more, but will not get it! It will be Bloom to round it off, but again, highlights keep on rolling. But we have an ending to this first game. 10-5 in total. And we see Str8 win it. And they take the lead up 1-0 in this first map. And we'll go to Black Sen. What the hell just happened, Ski? Good God. That was weird. Alright, so here we have them then. The full scores for map 1. 10-5 on India. And now we're gonna head out to the NA server, as indeed is mandatory. This is a split server tournament. So we will go to the NA server. I'll most likely be invited to that very shortly. In the meantime, I'll be updating the in-game scores. There we go, that has been done. I'll just wait for the room to be made now. Room's not been made yet, so we're still waiting for that. There we go. Room's been made. So now to try and get everything sorted so we can get the second map of Black Sand started. Black Sand, as said, this is the map that we saw Str8 pick. I'll be very interested to see how that will pan out. But yeah, so far we have gotten quite a few highlights already. Haven't even noted down Guitarok's highlight that we saw in that final round, that 3K of his, which went fairly quick too. But yeah, that 1v4 from this nuts, that's the clutch that we will be seeing for quite a while. What a way to still secure that round in the final round of their offense. We'll wait for everyone to move in now, and then we'll get going. But I think in the meantime, we might be able to catch in a co-caster for the remainder of this game. Let me actually see, because Brev wanted to tune in for it. Let me see if the teams are fine with that. Let's see if both teams agree. Seem to be fine with that, so I will move over so we can try and get Brev in.
Connected. Channel switched.
There we go. Just wait for him to come in. And of course for the fifth player, which should be Relt, though I'm not sure what exactly will be going on there. Let me see what I can find out based on the wire logs of this game. We did have some chat going on earlier on that he might have to leave. Let's see if that is true. No, he does not have a logout, so we'll most likely be waiting for him to get into the room. So in the meantime, let me welcome my co-caster. If he will unmute his mic in a few, we have Brev coming in to co-cast this second game with us here on Black Sand. Not sure if you just saw the first game. Just to recap on that, we saw Str8 winning that 10-5, but damn, do you see that 1v4 clutch from this nuts?
No, I missed it.
Well, definitely one to tune back in for. I think for everyone in the chat as well. Was the best highlight we've seen so far in the Spring League, but then again, this is only the fourth game. And we see Throlio actually now moving in for Relt, so again, subs coming out. Did you expect Str8 to win this map fairly convincingly 10-5 against the Fat Kids here?
Me?
Yeah.
Not really. Honestly, dude, I don't even know which team is which.
Well, we have the Fat Kids on the EU side. We have Kana, Snorlax, Disnuts, Fan, and Throlio. Throlio coming out from
They won
Bangles.
10-5, you said?
It were Str8, the team on NRF, with Bloom, Skeef, Reach, Guitarok, and Counter winning that. It mainly had to do with them winning the first 5 rounds on their defense. It seemed like the Fat Kids were a little bit shaky there. Afterwards, they seemed to pick up the pace again in quite a few rounds, but that pretty much happened after this Nuts got that 1v4 clutch when the scores were 7-1 in Str8's favor.
I don't know. It looks like a pretty even. I don't know who Counter is. I know
That's Kezium.
Kezium from the old
Siren. Correctly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, on paper, it's pretty even match, I would say. I mean, Reach and Bloom are both good rifles. I can't say much about Sieve. Guitar Rock's a pretty good rifle. I think he was in one of the old. He hung around the old crack team, if I'm not mistaken. Kezium, obviously, kind of a veteran scope, I guess. He's scoped for Siron for quite some time in ESL, and then you have on the other team, the only two people that I know is Kana and Julio. Kana is a good rifle when he's active and consistent. Julio, when he's not acting like a child, which is rare these days, can actually be a a fairly good player. So Fana, I think he name changed. I'm not sure who it is. Pretty strong, probably a pretty strong player. I think I've played against him a bit. And the other two I can't speak of at all because I'm not really sure who Snorlax is or this Nuts.
This Nuts is a player from Switzerland. Fana is a Dutch player. They were playing on the old era team last year during Spring League. Snorlax is an NA player, but I'm not too sure about its whereabouts either. But yeah, let's get into the game. We'll see the Phat Kids start in the EUN. Str8 will be on NRF. This is the map that Str8 picked, so they definitely have a little bit of a chance with that. But do not forget, we are on the NA server, so that may help the Phat Kids out here.
Everyone, where's the commander ordered?
So what we have for Black Sand, as we all know, Black Sand is pretty much a map which is fairly NRF sided. So at this point it will be very important for Str8 to get at least 6 rounds in. That would put them in a really sweet spot. But I think pretty much the bare minimum would be 5, wouldn't it, Ref?
I don't know, they didn't contest Gen at all, which was not very wise. I don't know, I guess they're just playing standard 2-1-2.
The previous map we saw a lot of contesting happening in Pillar on defense, which was mainly Reach doing that, getting a lot of frags with that too, and a spiral contest from Guitarrock and Counter going 7.5 and 0 with that in the first 2 rounds even. He's gonna get the first round.
Yep. They're just gonna peek him 1 by 1. Julio really needs to get this kill.
We'll only find one. Skeef already trying to hold them down. Fana's actually got into the side, but Snorlax will run into Guitarrock. He gets that kill though. It's gonna be a 1v3 for Fana.
Yeah, he's pretty much, unless they peek him 1 by 1, they should have this round.
So the players are tagged though. Does not find the tag player though. Does lit up Bloom quite a bit, but will not be enough. First round on defense going to Str8. They'll have to be quicker.
Like I told you, Guitarrock is I can't remember what team he played with, but he played with some of the old crack guys, if I recall. I think I've seen him in some older ESL videos. He's a solid rifle. Now
yeah, I think
Gen a little bit better than they should have before.
I think he's most known for being a player on the Polish roster in the Nations Challenge and the ICCs we've had in the past. Not exactly sure which clan he's been playing.
Julio trading it out for him after he gets to counter, making his picks. He's gonna re-peek.
Finds his nuts, missed the second. Can he get the third even? No, Snorlax will finally shut him down.
And now he's pinched again. They're playing too slow, they need to play a little. They're just kind of peeking 1 by 1. And then getting pinched and crossed. Right like that. It's all blown in. See what's at the back. Just. They're outplaying themselves right now. They could easily. They need to pair up more, and looks like they might. Oh, never mind. They're not going to contest Gen. They need to contest Gen or play it like they did last round. It looks like they're going for a 1 push this round, so it's going to be up to Reach to hold. Counter's going to get a pick, and he tags Kana. Reach is about to get pushed at Warehouse. See if he can make a hold.
Let's go over to Reach. He's playing now with that SA58 power. We've seen him play with the Dimako earlier on as well. But I guess with the wallbangs he could possibly make. Para is a good pick. Has to be quick though with switching. 3 players are there in the warehouse waiting for him. Even C4 is there. So they'll have to hold on to it.
This is why contesting Gen would be critical for the defense. They would know that they're all at 1. Counter getting a double pick on the street. They just peek 1 by 1. I don't know why. Blown getting the office pick. Now it's 1v5.
Yeah, Skeef also found the kill on Fana, so now Rulio finds himself 1v5. Will not even try, he's just gonna sit in the corner with his pistol. He knows he's got no chance there whatsoever. But I have a feeling that the Phat Kids are trying to pull a bang buzz, if you'd say. Well, maybe a throw buzz.
Yeah, Julio doesn't seem to be taking it too serious. Maybe it's his pain, maybe he's upset, I'm not sure, but
What's the NA server? But oh, his ping is actually 166 as
Yeah,
well.
it shouldn't be so high. It should be in the low hundreds.
That's
See,
indeed
now
really
they
interesting.
have no info whatsoever, but still somehow they're stacked up towards Gen, which I guess is good. But they just leave one completely open. I'm trying to play with little sound so I can hear what's... Yeah, they're... Now below is issue. Count over another pick. Just
Look
peeking
at
one by
that.
one.
The
Feeling
picks
like
are being
those.
made so fast here, and Fana
Yeah.
again in the clutch situation. Bloom already pushing him out. Will not be able to get that. Bloom gets it, and that's 4 already. But yeah, the thing that we see with the generator push that the Fat Kids are trying to pull off, what we usually see is teams just rush for the gen. They're just like take their time slowly, wait for a guy in mid or so, which is Fana in these last round, to get a pick, or they just pull a crackheads and
got
fake
naded.
it out.
Now they're already down, have a man disadvantage as soon as the round starts. It's not very good for the EU team. Reach getting a nice kill at Fridge. I don't think he saw C4 though, that was a bit too far. Fauna's making silly trades in office for some reason. Blom's gonna come down.
Count this and that really badly, but he
Gonna make
knows
a
it
pick.
doesn't really matter as much. Fauna and Snorlax now find themselves lit. Julio's the only player with still like pretty much good amount of HP.
And now they're pinched again.
They will get caught up. Bloom will find more. And
They're
that's
just outplaying
5-0.
themselves. They're not taking any map control. Even though for some reason it's working out for the defense. And now here they go. This is a little bit smarter. I like this from the EU team. They're pushing a warehouse. You know, they're making way too much noise. Here they go out.
Oh, but look what Reach
Reach
is
is on
doing.
the
He was
scope,
just
yeah.
hiding there, and he will get the pick on this nuts in the middle of their push. That's really good because that completely shuts down the push. Kana even headshotting his teammate there. Will not help out either. And again, 1v3. Bloom is up. No chance for Kana here. Has to use his nade at some point.
Yeah,
Reach will
no,
find
they're
him.
all got untouched.
Operation success.
That was a really clever hold from Str8. They just waited there.
Yeah.
They waited for them to push in like only half the way through. That's when Reach peeked out, and that's when they applied the pressure. And I think